Hello, Virgo. This reading will be for you. Also, Virgo, if this message I'm about to give you, not the tarot, but if you have a kid or babysitting or a caregiver, foster mom, whatever, or if this may resonate with a friend, give them this message I'm about to say. Just make sure that, all this week that you guys, if you have a kid, make sure they're in the back seat, and just making sure their seatbelt or booster chair seat is properly fastened in the chair and the seatbelt as well, because you could get pulled over or get a ticket somehow by the cop. I feel like maybe at a red light, a stop, there could be a cop just like happen to notice a kid just like bouncing around, whatever. So just be vigilant on that is what I'm picking up. Okay, so Virgo, hope you guys had a wonderful Saturday and happy Sunday morning. My voice is still crackly from last night. I had a crazy night, but fun, whatever. So Virgo, we will start. I said we, me, spirit team, spirit guides, okay? So let's thank the ancestors and spirit team, spirit guides, for giving us these beautiful messages. Thanks to God, He gives us a help team, we need it. So, thank you so much, God, for sending spirit team, spirit guides down to me to help me give Virgo these messages. Yeah. So Virgo, if you want to, let me know how was your Saturday. Did you make any changes? Did you meditate? Is there anything you want to change about yourself? You can journal it down in a journal, or also write down your dreams too as well, because those things can also enhance your spiritual and intuitive abilities. Also, going outside in nature can also enhance your spiritual and intuitive abilities as well. My sister is a Virgo, and I'm a Capricorn, with some other placements, of course. Both my parents are water signs. I'm laughing because I'm just realizing that. My mom, God rest their souls, my mom is a Scorpio, and boy was she strict. My dad, the Pisces. But without further ado, let's go. I'm like ADHD, so I flip from topic to topic. Don't mind me, I still love you though. Alright, spirit team, spirit guides, please come through for your girl. Give us clear, decisive messages for the beautiful Virgians. I like Virgos because they're very, to me, you guys are analytical. You don't miss a detail, and, you can smell bullshit from a mile away. I know because my sister's a Virgo. I cannot get nothing past her. She be looking at me like, using that side lip, like, sucking her teeth, like, I'm like, well, damn. I'm an earth sign. Usually it's impossible for me to date other earth signs because they'll figure me out. I don't need that. I like to have a challenge. Challenge of my fist mean a strong challenge. I gotta be able to test you and see how you move. But another earth sign will pick up on that, and it's like, that's not fun. Okay. I'm deciding if I should start out with the tarot or the oracle cards, whatever. Well, I already did this, so let's see what messages the universe has. What do we have for Virgo? Of course. Eight of Pentacles, Master Craftsman here. Virgo, you could be focusing and working on something at a job, assignment, or just working on yourself. Literally standing on the last leg here. I see you putting time, energy into something that you want to achieve. Okay, also you could be building a solid foundation for yourself, sowing the seeds for the future, for success. And I feel like whatever you're doing, people see this. Wherever you are, see the town here in the back. This man, don't have to be a man, could be a woman, but a man or woman, I see you isolating yourself from distractions. That way you're able to have a quiet environment, working near a shed or wherever it is. You are a tree, whatever that thing is. A shed or a tree, just staying focused on a job. So working on you. Being grounded, okay? Typical earth sign, pentacles for Virgo. Yeah, working towards your emotional fulfillment here. Stability, success. Okay, this is a sense of victory. Because why do people work? Because they know there's a sense of victory there. Once you start building, okay, Lord, I almost lost this whole thing. Once you start building for yourself or family, okay, that's victory in itself, okay? So working on your family, working hard to, enjoy the pleasures of life, emotional fulfillment, surrounding yourself with friends or family that make you happy, or this could be people at your job that you invited to your home, or you introduced to your family that makes you happy, because sometimes our family and friends, sometimes our friends at work or co-workers can feel like family, depends. Okay, you could have children or want to build a family. Now, it will be stable, as we saw the house and grass, abundant here. Lots of resources, emotional fulfillment. What an excellent start, Virgo. I came out quick. Thank you, Spirit. So we have Ace of Cups, fresh new start here. Okay, renewal. Okay, this is brand new beginning. And also, this is also loving yourself, or you could be welcoming a baby, so congratulations. Okay, you could be getting spiritual as well. This is peace. You see the dove for peace in the streams of water pouring forth of emotions. Having increased feelings of emotion as well. It's all emotion here. Okay, being grounded. Focusing on the task at hand. Excellent, Virgo. What else for Virgo? Spirit team, spirit guides. Virgo, please. That's a lot of cards. Do I have to take it? I'll do it. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords. Gotta make some room now. I'm a new reader, so I don't know why Spirit be throwing these cards at me. The Five of Swords. So winning at all cost here to, have these new opportunities. Or you could be winning at all costs to stay dedicated to the plan. Or this is somebody you need to watch out for at your job, wherever you're working for, because they could be trying to steal some money from you, or new opportunities are coming for you. But anyways, this is a brand new beginning. Aces are new. Brand new beginning, a fresh start. This could be unexpected money as well. Okay. Building a future, a solid foundation for your family. Okay. And you guys could be, maybe you wanted to work on eating healthier as well for your family. Maybe you have a fitness routine. Okay. But whatever it is, it's solid. Okay. And lots of opportunities coming in. This is an abundance here. This is great. You could be purchasing a new home, buying a car, whatever it is. Okay, I can see this is what you're invested in. Dedicated, invested in, working, willing to win at all costs to have that fresh start of your family, okay? Like I said, you could be welcome in addition into your family. But whatever it is, you're patiently waiting. This is the time to take a time out and pause and give gratitude. Okay, to the divine. Thank God for everything you worked hard for so far. And you know what? It takes patience. It does. It takes patience to watch your crops grow. Okay, patience is the key because you're working towards building a legacy. Okay, long-term financial success, long-term financial security, stability. I don't know if I said that already, but having a family with your wife or husband or whatever relationship you're in, same sex, it doesn't matter. You're building long-term longevity here, okay? Until you guys grow old together. This is the family. This is the children, the dogs. Here, everyone's happy, okay? This is investments, okay? Financial, bank accounts here. Inheritance, okay? You want to make sure when you leave this world, your family is straight, okay? These flowers, I'm sorry flowers, but Spirit gave me all these cards. Yeah, and you're literally fighting a good fight here, okay? How can I say? Like, even if you're standing on your last leg, it's like stubborn. This is good stubbornness here because you're not willing to back down. You're not willing to back down. Nope, you're going to win at all costs to make sure your family and you have a fresh new start, loving what you do. Building that family here, emotional fulfillment, joy. Okay, you've been through the ringer, I can tell, many, many times. Okay, been through the ringer, possibly because of this right here, this energy. Okay, but this energy could be different, but we'll continue. Focusing hard, and with this much work too, yeah, you have lots of options coming through as well. Okay, so you could be having dreams too as well. Okay, or having like some illusions of of how you want your future to be. Okay, cups, options, direction. Which one will you choose? Okay. Things of that nature, but with this work too, and you putting in all this time and dedication and working, being battered, you could be feeling a little bit overwhelmed at work. You put in your energy here, lots of energy here to stand your ground. And Virgo, like, also know when to take some time out to take a break as well. Meditate, take a walk, or if you have a car, hop in your car and go cruising and go sightseeing as you're driving, or stop by the beach to look at the waves crash against the beautiful rocks, or do whatever you can to take your mind a little bit off of work, because and this energy will be tough to work. You could be standing your ground against maybe some hardships at work here, against people who's trying to take you down, or somebody knows what you have coming. Okay, but this is what you manifested. Okay, it's coming in, but just keep fighting a good fight. But just please be careful. Take some rest if need be. Take some rest if need be. You could have a soulmate coming in here, Virgo. A partnership, a union that will be very healthy too, where you guys will share each other's energy, share each other's emotions, see eye to eye, enjoy deep conversations that you never had before. Okay, you guys could be from two different backgrounds because of the clothes here. This is you guys sharing wisdom, loyalty together. This is a healthy relationship, okay, where you guys are on the same level here, building stability, okay, for a successful future. Okay, let me just check my book, because even though I'm using a little bit my intuition, I still like to see what the book says. See here. With the Two of Cups, okay. Look at all these notes I took next to my book. You see that? Okay, so for like a love reading, right? The Two of Cups, Virgo, right? I want to give you right from the first one. So for the Two of Cups, Virgo, okay, this is a wonderful new relationship that is on the way or is just beginning. And Alternately, your current relationship, if you're in a current run, is filled with love. So if you're already in one or you're building one, okay, this is going to be a relationship that is filled with love. This is what you're focused on, you're working towards by working. Maybe your spouse loves when you work because it helps out around the house, etc. So filled with love, mutual support, and emotional support. Now, if this was for like the career, okay, for the career too, it says a new partnership or work opportunity is coming into alignment for you, Virgo, okay? And now, if you already working existently, right, you should experience equal give and take at work, okay? Relationships or act of generosity from a co-worker. Oh, I'm sorry. So if you're already working, I'm read it again, okay? In existing career circumstances, you should experience equal give and take in work, relationships, or an act of generosity from a co-worker. Okay, now if this is personal, like, or spiritual, okay, depending on your spiritual practice or diving into a hobby will lead to new connections based on mutual friends. Current relationships, you are reveling and feeling loved and supported in life, okay? And here's my notes. You're going to have a beautiful, happy, healthy, committed relationship. It's in your destiny. It's written in the stars. Written in your destiny, okay? Those are my definitions. And this is a great book. It's called Guided Tarot, okay? A beginner's guide card spreads meaning. Even though this book is alright, because they give you like a little bit of definition, they don't give it a real thing. But I always keep this in hand and carry this with me too, because I don't walk around like I'm perfect. I'm far from it, and I'm not ashamed to ask for help. Well, it depends who I'm asking. Okay, this could be somebody from your past as well, or you could be, or this person could be gifting you with something. Okay, having past memories and things like that. Okay. Oh, yeah, so bottom of the deck, this could be somebody from your past that you're currently in a relationship or thinking about, or they're thinking about you, Virgo. Ooh. Virgo and such sitting in a tree. KISSING. Sorry. Okay, let me continue. And just be aware of any changes coming through, some upheaval changes. Just prepare for anything unexpected happen that will a little bit throw you off of your daily routine. Okay, just saw the tower up in there. Don't make fun of my teeth. A lot of people ask me, why is it missing? Long story, it was knocked out purposely. Those times are old. To the person that did that to me, loser. Alright, can't catch me now. Okay, let's see, Virgo. What else we have for a beautiful Virgo? Sorry, I have to do that because the cards don't shuffle if I don't. Virgo, please, spirit team, spirit time. I just see the wheel of fortune. Nope. Virgo, balancing. Okay, you could be juggling work priorities and family. Okay, sometimes I can feel you getting a little bit emotional here. See the waves, waiting and fighting a good fight here. Okay, juggling. Could be having some issues at work with people who is willing to probably win at all costs against your finances, but that's just my intuition part. But whatever it is, you could be juggling your finances as well. Okay, which is why you're working so hard for this. Okay, maybe you have a new addition to the family, a new baby. If so, congratulations. How many ifs were that? To build this does take hard work, to the point where you're just like, oh, feeling like you're being beat up, and then you got to deal with crazy co-workers here. But whatever it is, don't self-sabotage either, okay? This is going to resonate with some Virgo out there. Balancing your relationship as well. Finances. Just balancing your family here. Yeah. Balancing your family, okay? And you could be working hard on your partnership, you know, building that stability, building something solid for the future, okay? Maybe you want to have children, so you're working hard towards, you know, building that family, Virgo. I'm like, which one was I doing? What else for Virgo spirit team, please? So Virgo, the King of Swords here, okay, in this relationship, okay, clear, honest communication, okay, analyzing a situation, okay, making a decision, okay, about what you want to do. You know, sometimes you got to cut out certain things, okay, in order to get this managed, you know, having flexibility, being adaptable, okay, with the King of Swords. Let's see what the book says about the King of Swords. Okay, I know the King of Swords is all about making decision, you know, getting the truth. Okay, this is a tough cookie here. Who's going to get past the King of Swords? But let's just see what the book says. King of Swords. Make sure I get this right for y'all. Look at all my notes, Virgo. Look. I study hard. You know, I've been studying tarot for 1 year. I didn't make a channel 1 year ago. No, I just started like 2 months ago. But sometimes I still, even though I studied a year ago. But let's see. Okay, Virgo. It says a partner who is highly intelligent and successful will express themselves through charming communication rather than passionate emotions. Taking a mature, rational approach in romance will yield better results at this time. Now, if this was in career, you're taking a logical action. You are taking logical action on your goals, which may lead to becoming your own boss, receiving a promotion, or taking on a leadership role. Okay, this card may also represent an authority figure in the workplace, or signal that you yourself are respected and recognized for your contributions. Good news in legal matters may be on the way if you're dealing with legal issues at work, whatever, somebody trying to win. I don't know what's here. Okay, have you standing on the last leg here. Okay, now also this is for personal and spiritual. Okay, have the confidence to be the authority of your life, Virgo, by taking action on your own behalf or standing up for your ideas. Okay, if you feel yourself faltering, seek out the advice of a professional, okay, about your health or other domestic situation, okay, because you're literally working hard here. Okay, look at this. Yep. But despite that, I see successful future here, okay? You have intellectual ambition, you have leadership, okay? You know, cutting through all the bull crap, sticking to the facts. Just reading my notes up here, I wrote gaining clarity. Okay, these are from other website definitions that are not in the book. Okay? All right, Virgo. I threw it right back in my dresser. Okay. Realizing what gives you emotional fulfillment here. Okay. So this is a great read so far, Virgo. Let's see. But let's look at the Five of Swords a little bit, just in case. What is this Five of Swords? Ten of Swords. So this is finality here, the end of a painful cycle. This is 10. Tens are endings, okay? Completion and a new phase, a brand new beginning will start here. So I can tell you've been hurt. Somebody hurt. Well, the reason why I'm looking like that, like, come on, everybody gets hurt, but because I'm trying to figure out, was this at work or this partnership? But somebody hurt you here. Somebody's willing at all costs to hurt you, and you're looking at the situation carefully, and you're like, wait, something don't seem right. Okay, getting to the bottom of it. You also, Virgo, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You also could be dealing with a fire sign as well. So it's like everybody's here. See, what is this Ace of Cups? But whatever it is, I see you overcoming these minor challenges. This heartbreak here. Because when we get backstabbed, obviously it's heartbreak, right? So I see you overcoming these challenges because you're literally fighting a good fight. You're not backing down, which you should never. Okay? But I see you invested, waiting, okay? Waiting for probably some options to come in, new opportunities here. Okay? Or, building, soulmate connection here. This came right after the option thing. So you could be waiting to maybe hear back from a phone call from somebody. Okay? Communication as well. But, I see you overcoming this painful ending here. Whatever happened at work, somebody betrayed you, somebody backstabbed you, not once, not twice, but many times. Look at all those swords. Look at him. He looks hurt. Look at him. Look at his arm, the blood, his head. It's like everywhere, these swords. Ouch. That's crazy. Yeah. The King of Cups. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Here, have a turbulent here, a wave of emotions here. Okay, but you're able to master your emotions. That's the good thing about you. And also, when you're in a partnership too, this person is intelligent. Okay, they're trustworthy. Okay, they're a mentor to other people as well. This person, okay, they're an empath. This person will give you lots of love and lots of emotional stability, emotional fulfillment. Okay? Look at these cups. This person loves you, have a lot of love for you, Virgo. Okay? This person could be having a wave of emotions as well. Look at those feelings crashing everywhere. Okay? And also, this person, give them some time to open up their feelings. They may be a little bit held back, but when you guys do open up that communication, break those walls down, this will deepen the connection very much so. I want to see what the book says, but whatever. Should I see what the book says? Should I? Okay, let's go. So let's go to the King of Cups real quick. Me as a Capricorn, I like to make sure my work is perfect. Even if I have to go back to the good old book. Oh, it looks like I didn't write that much notes in here. Okay, so for a love romance relationship, Virgo, you are blessed with the presence of a partner who is stable, sensitive, okay, and emotionally intelligent. Okay, it may take a little time to open up to one another. Like I said, it may take some time, but once the walls come down, there is a wonderful potential for deep love. Yay, so I got it right. Bring the energy of compassion, empathy, and support into your relationship, okay? In order to deepen the connection, okay? Having opportunities coming your way, okay? Now, if this is work, where you probably met this person at work, but it doesn't have to be. I didn't see the Three of Pentacles, but there is the Eight of Pentacles, okay? Okay, you are moving into a leadership role at work, or others at work view you as a leader. You may be organizing people around a cause or an event this week, Virgo. This card indicates that you are already in a stable career or are capitalizing on a wise financial investment opportunity. Listen to your gut rather than overanalyzing or intellectualizing in the workplace, since this will lead you towards positive outcomes. Positive outcomes, okay? Investment, okay? Also, this is personal spiritual. You are working on creating and maintaining strong boundaries in your relationship. Allow yourself to rely on the presence, on the support, and emotional stability through tough times. Through tough times, okay? Getting through these challenges, okay? Getting through these tough challenges, okay? Virgo, I care about you. That's why I want to get you right with the book, too, until I think, okay? Allow yourself to rely on the presence of support and emotional stability through tough times. It may also mean that you are in a position to support others and provide guidance. Others may look to you for leadership in creative projects. So that is wonderful. And this is actually my first time using the book. I haven't used the book in 2 months, but, you know, Virgos, I care about you. And cross watchers, welcome to the channel. Hi. Thank you for visiting Trey Intuitive Poetry Tarot. Yeah, so this is intelligent partner here who will understand you, who will help you. Okay, this is a leader, a mentor as well. Let's get you a few more. Yeah, so Virgo, you and your partner that's working on, you know, working on, you know, this person, whoever this person is in your life, Virgo, they're working hard. They want you, they want you guys to be happy. And you guys are able to overcome these challenges. You could be, with the Six of Cups we saw earlier in the deck, you could be thinking about this, thinking a little bit about the past. Maybe somebody else hurt you in the past. Okay, let's get one more for Virgo. This is a nice reading. So keep working on your emotional fulfillment here. But also, don't forget, okay, think about how you're going to be flexible and balance something out here. Manage your finances. Okay, I'm back. Let's get you one more. You could be being generous. Somebody could be giving you a gift here or something, gifting you with something, you know, giving back to your community. Okay, yeah. Community here. Okay. So this is good. Somebody could be helping you out too as well. This is also telling you, you know, don't forget to be generous and don't expect anything back, you know. If you're doing it, you know, from the heart, you know, because you're just a generous, nice, kind person. Let's get one more for Virgo. The Tower. Okay, Aries energy. Like I said earlier, I saw the Tower card. Get ready for some upheaval, a sudden change, a crumbling of a foundation. That way you're able to see the truth will be revealed from you. This is from outside forces, something we can't control. Okay, this is fate, it's destiny here. Okay, something you need to see here, a tower. Not all towers are bad towers as well. Okay, you could be having a tower with your family or finances as well. Let me get one on this Tower here, or the, wait, sorry, Nine of Wands. So maybe a falling out with family happened, because we did see the Five of Swords with the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So something involving finance, inheritance, taxes, investments, when it comes to family, that got you in your feels. Yeah, these waves in the back are like, yeah, something about a family, something about finances, Virgo. Or if you're a cross watcher, you don't have to be a Virgo. This could resonate with you. Sometimes if you check your birth chart placements, other signs may resonate with you. But you could be having a tower involving your finances, Virgo, which is why you need to be careful and balance and manage it. Be able to, you know, get the rest needed. You could be overworking a little bit, but I understand, for a good cause. You know, you got bills to pay and family to take care of. But you will always have victory, success here. Okay, as long as you stay determined. Okay, dedicated. Even the horse is impressed. Well done. Give me that side eye. Okay. Give me one of the Nine of Wands, please. Spirit team, spirit guys. What's up with the Nine of Wands? For Virgo. I can't do it, too. Nine of Wands for Virgo. I want to show you proof because some people are like, ew, why is she looking at cards? I'm not looking at cards. I wipe my cards off after. Nine of Wands. Did you leave a workplace? You feel like you're putting in... Hold on, put these right here. You could be feeling like you're working hard, literally standing on the last leg, but people are not reciprocating, not working just as hard as you. Putting time in, asking you to do their tasks probably as well. Three of Pentacles reversed. Excuse me. Three of Pentacles reversed. Hold on. You could have left a job. Yeah, because look, you've been fighting. Hold on. We're going to get this right. I'm using my intuition too, but I also want to see what the book says. You could have had a falling out. This is why you have the Tower here. And maybe your family in them is, you know, shake up your stability here. Okay, yeah, somebody, look at this. Willing to win at all costs here to get you in the... It could be Virgo, I hate to say it, but it could be your partner. Or maybe not. A group of people at work, okay? Let's see, Three of Pentacles for Virgo. So the Three of Pentacles can also mean, suggest a lack of confidence, okay? Or overwhelming fear of taking your work to the next level. It's time to step out of your comfort zone. Okay, time to step out of your comfort zone. I know you have your guard up here. Time to step out of your comfort zone if you are serious about growth. Okay, so if you're serious about growth, it's time to step out of your comfort zone. You may be feeling burnt out from work. Like I said, being overwhelmed. Even before I opened this book, I said, you know, you could be with all this work and stuff, you know, take some time out. Okay, you may be feeling burnt out from work. So remember that taking a break won't hurt your career. Allowing yourself to rest will re-energize you. So don't push yourself too hard, okay? So maybe you're not leaving. This is why I'm glad I turned to the book. Because, like I said in the beginning, even when I saw the cards, I'm like, Virgo, try to take some time out and get some rest. Sometimes, as a Capricorn, I use my intuition, but I like to enhance it a little bit, you know, so I can get better. That's how I also enhance my intuitive abilities too, okay, by getting seconds of opinions. I'm the type of person that if I go on a cruise, even if the ship is the best built ever, I don't give a damn. I'm bringing my own life jacket, okay? I know how to swim, but damn, not for that. I can't be treading water for 13 hours now. By the time I come, I'll be lost like, 100 pounds or something. But yes, always have a backup plan, okay? So yeah, you're feeling burnt out, okay? People walking all over you at the job. But there is a brand new beginning in here, Virgo. But there's also some issues here with maybe some finance involving money. Maybe your family wants to, you know, like maybe when you work, your family or your parents know when you get paid and they're calling you like, hey, you know, do you have this? Do you have that? As we saw with the Six of Pentacles, and you're giving, 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 you're giving. I like to make beats. I'm also a poet. I like to write poetry. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, Spirit Team, Spirit Guides. What we got? Yep. Leo energy. Having the strength and finding the inner willpower to have the strength to overcome these challenges here. To overcome these challenges. Okay? Get out of this. Overcoming these challenges. Being burnt out. You know, you're probably doing the work of other people. You know, dealing with towers and family asking for money and things of that. Maybe you lost some money. Okay. Make sure you But you're able to have the strength to overcome this, because I'm going to tell you something. Having the strength, and you have infinite, possibilities and also elevated knowledge, but having the strength to overcome these obstacles will lead you to success. Okay? And a better stability in your health as well. Being grounded, taming that inner beast within you. Even though you want to probably like lash out or something, this is why it's important to get rest, to re-energize yourself. That way you come back bigger, better. I meant to say, that way you come back better, bigger, stronger. Like the Incredible Hulk, okay? Overcoming these challenges here, the mountains, and you're abundant. What's around her? These reefs. Yeah, you're abundant. You're successful. Achievements, victory, because you've been through life's challenges, and you know well that when you overcome these challenges, there is victory. There is success when you approach these. When you approach these challenges and situations and these inner beasts with a type of gentle influence you have, okay? Taming that beast. Having hope and optimism here, enthusiasm for the future. You can't get through everything with a terrible attitude, even though it could be justified. However, if you want true victory, true wins, success, get through it with patience and live in the attitude of gratitude. Then you'll be able to, pick those ripened rewards that you worked so hard for. Okay? So this is all surrounding work and family right now, and stability, being grounded, taking time to really analyze things, okay, carefully for jumping in. And also, the King of Swords could be seen as like really cold to some people, but he's not. And so he's also seen too as like following a routine. That's just a little side note there. Where's my cards? Okay. Oops. What card is this that fell out? The Moon. Yeah, so what you don't see coming is you have some options to choose from. Maybe what you've been investing, you're all over the place for a good reason though, because you have so much opportunities. You are working, Virgo. You are working. Virgos are analytical. Okay, and also what can help too with your partner, have open, clear, honest communication with your partner as well. Okay, about any frustrations you have at work, being overwhelmed. Okay, let your partner know that. That way they're able to fulfill you, make you happy. Doing that is a type of medicine too, a type of healing. When you talk to somebody you love, if you're feeling alone, okay, it's always good to have that partner. Okay, yeah, look, competition, rivalry at work. So be careful, Virgo. Or you could be conflicted with yourself because, as we saw the Moon, something may not be as what it seems. Okay, with this option, these are floating on clouds. They can easily disappear here. Wishful thinking here. But don't be frustrated. Just be patient, okay? Yeah. And when you're patient, look at, you're able to build a solid foundation. A lot of people say 1111, the angel number, okay? But, this is, you could be working on emotional fulfillment, which is building a home, building your stability, working hard towards it, working towards a happy home, so you could get this Ace of Pentacles here, okay, the Ten of Pentacles as well, building that family legacy, that stability, leveling up here, victory, abundance, achievements, okay, you could be inviting, like I said, friends over, could be coming over, friends, family, okay, but just be careful, because there is some family here that could be a little bit greedy. when it comes to your finances, Virgo. Okay, so I almost lost my whole laptop trying to push it back, and you saw I almost fell. Okay, so yeah, rebuilding that after having a tower. Just be careful, because material stability and things of that nature, can come and go in finances. It always comes from naturally within as well. Having true happiness and being prepared for some financial loss of what you built, have been building for a very long time here. And be careful, because these family members or community of people, whoever, family, co-workers, collaboration, whoever you're networking, could be altering your decisions, making it difficult to make a decision, because making you indecisive because of this. Okay, just keep focusing on you and these cards. ADHD. You and your partner. Okay, so keep focusing on that, Virgo. So that is your reading for now, Virgo. Okay, very beautiful reading. I had time because my laptop is doing all right with the battery. I'm going to save this right here for a thumbnail. And let's get you some Lovers Tarot. Actually, what's the T first? Only because these people are shady. And if you don't know what's the T deck, it says here, is designed to expose the person you need to know about, whether it's a lover, fake friends, karmic partners, co-workers, etc. Yes, it's time to get messy. Let me stop. No, because it's not fair. You work hard for something. You have friends and family that's trying to, who don't want to put in the time and effort themselves, having you do all the work in your home. Maybe you live with roommates, or you live with multiple people, or maybe you have a big family. Okay, maybe you work with some of your family. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. But as we saw with the King of Swords, there's a need to analyze that and balance out your finances because of the Tower with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so be prepared for that, and just start the process of working through that Tower. Having that inner strength. Okay, we all hit towers at some moment in our lives. Some towers are good, some towers can be challenging. Okay, and make sure your energy is balanced. Okay, make sure it is it's important, Virgo, that your energy is balanced. Okay, what am I doing after Virgo? I want to do one more reading. Somebody could be digging dirt on you. Okay, looking for dirt on you, or vice versa. Maybe a family, a community. Okay, friends, co-workers could be looking up some dirt, saying, oh, well, here's why you owe me money. Okay. Now, let's see what we have for Virgo, Spirit Team, Spirit Guides. We just got through these cards here. So what do they need to know and be aware of, either about what's going on or about them, Virgo, you've been put through the ringer, which is why it makes you strong and successful, as we saw with the Leo energy, ruler of the heart. If you watch, I think her name is Sayed or Sade, the ruler of my heart. But that's a love song this time. I'm always comparing apples and oranges. Okay, Virgo, what's the T for Virgo? Virgo, whatever's going on, keep hustling, making it rain, focused on money and getting it. That's right, Virgo. Okay, hustling, making it rain, focused on money, getting it. Okay, despite people digging up dirt on you, let them dig till they fall into their own little hole. Oops, sorry, Virgo. Virgo, car problems, no car, repo, car issues. So you could be hustling because you want to fix up your car, or you be giving money to, like I said, the family or whoever you're helping out. As you saw with the Six of Pentacles, you're being generous. You could be giving out because you could be working hard to help people with their own issues that they have, Virgo. Maybe somebody is asking you money to help them fix their car, but somebody has some car issues or is carless, repo. So like I said before earlier, if you have a kid or whatever's going on, maybe your friend or family can share this message with, just be aware that, make sure the kid is fastened up, because you don't want to have to get a ticket, or if you fight the cop, go to jail, and then they have to take away your car, repo it, and all this stuff. So be careful of that, because it says carless. Yep. Child services. So like I said, be careful with that, because I was picking up, maybe, I don't know why, but I have like this little vision thing that if you're in a car with a kid, it's something about a kid in a car. I don't know why I'm channeling that. Something about a kid in a car. Just make sure, because if they take the car away, they could call child services on you. Because if you go to jail, the kid's not going to jail with you. Okay? So somebody out there, if you have a car, please be careful when it comes to a kid. Or if you know a friend like this, the kid's always taking off the seatbelt. Just be careful, please be careful. Okay, let's see what else for Virgo. No, please don't fall. Thank God. Photo proof. Somebody could be getting photo proof, or this is what you need to do. Getting photo proof, because as we saw, somebody could be stealing in the workplace. Okay? You could be missing money, and it's requiring you to pick up extra hours at work due to missing finances. And like we saw with the Tower, you could have found out maybe somebody was stealing from you, lying, being deceptive. So try to get some photo proof of that and get some evidence. Okay? Please get some evidence of that. Let's see what else. For Virgo, please. That's a lot of cards. Okay, we'll take it. Okay. Rejected. You're rejecting a dirty offer from somebody who has bad karma. So this person, you're going to have to move strategically with them. Okay? They play chess, you play the checkers. I mean, they're playing checkers, you play the chess, Virgo. I know, I'm sorry, I know you're an earth sign. You like things to be, my back is straight, okay? Okay, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, whatever. Okay, I'm professional. But dirty offer, cyberbully. So maybe somebody caught on that they were being sneaky when it comes to your finances, and they're trying to offer you a dirty offer because they don't want to get in trouble. But then if you take that, then you'll be dragged in there. Like, see, I told you she was part of it. Look at the photo proof I got. Look. So don't do that. Somebody out there could be setting you up on purpose. Okay? Beware of those type of energies. Okay, Virgo? And there's cyberbully. And we always have this, when you're probably with your partner. These are people you probably know for a long time because they're happiness haters. Okay, so that's it for What's the Tea. Let's get you Lover's Tarot now. Let's see. Somebody mad at me. Return to the sender ASAP. Yeah, man. Whoever getting that attitude with me, you better knock it off. Because you know your ass ain't going to win against me. Don't challenge me because you'll be lose. You'll be blocked and rejected. Kapow! Virgo, somebody upset that you're getting these messages. Possible cross watcher. Welcome to the fam. Okay, let's see what messages Spirit Team Spirit Guides has to give us. You could be leaving. You've taken it as far as it can go this time around, as we saw with the Nine of Wands here. Putting your guards up. Walking away is the best thing you can do. You always pick up the pieces when things fall apart. Now look for the complete package. You know, reaping what you reward, as we saw with the Seven of Pentacles, with the guy there just like waiting on a stick. Okay. Let's see. Where you at, bro? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, something just popped out. Adrift, not willing to settle down or be responsible. Time to commit and put down the roots. That's right. Time to commit and put down the solid roots there. Okay. Let's see. Lover's Tarot. Okay, Virgo. Let's see what maybe your lover or past has to say. Broken. They didn't keep the promises they made. They may break your heart, but not your spirit. As we saw with the Five of Swords. This could have been, this card could have been work or friends or whatever. And it says tempted here. Tempted, which could be the devil card. Tempted. If you are considering going astray, why not just opt out? It will be better in the long run. So sometimes, you know, when we've been taken advantage of or been hurt or stabbed in the back, as we saw with the Ten of Swords and things of that nature, you just want to say, you know, screw it. I'm just tired of life. I'm tired of, you know, this nonsense of people just, you know, watching me at work, you know, do this and do that while I'm sitting here breaking my behind and, you know, nothing to give back. And that's finale, by the way. That's an eventful cycle. But, you know, sometimes these minds could come when you just want to kind of go astray a little bit. But just stay focused, okay? 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay? In alignment. Being guided by the divine, okay? Let's get you one more card here. Even though this is the Lover's Tarot, I'm flipping it to something else. I'm being creative here. Using my intuition, how I'm just going by instinct. It's made for that, but I'm flipping it to make it different. I'm going to do it either way. Yeah, one more card for Virgo. One more. And then I'll move on to the next one. Childish. Someone has to be the adult in the room. Maybe the terms should be grow up or get out. That's true. Grow up or get out. As we saw with the family and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm going to wrap these up, Virgo. And we're going to move to one more. This is a long reading, Virgo. I'm taking advantage of the time because my battery is fully charged. You know, usually I don't have the time and have to cut it short. But I'm finding time now to be here with you. I'm just making sure these cards are... I thought I fixed these last time. I guess not. Not you try to run away from me. Okay. I haven't used this deck in almost a year. Okay. Some people like to see me shuffle. So, let me show you what I'm doing. Nothing special, but see that? Voila. These cards will go flying. I gotta be careful with these type of cards. There we go. Flying into the mist. There we go. Okay. My other cards are a mess all up here. I don't know if you can see them on the table, but yeah, just wanted to show you. Here I am. See how small the table is? See that? It's like not enough room. Okay. Ah, my zipper. Okay, it's fine. It got caught in the thing. Well, not caught, but it like rubbed. See, they go flying. They don't be like, get over here. Okay. Oh, it says, I'm sorry. Okay. So somebody's sorry. Maybe your family member or co-workers. Okay. So somebody here, Virgo, is sorry. Hold on, let me, remember, somebody in your energy has bad karma. So be careful of that, because you don't want to participate. You know, they try to throw some of their karma on you. Alright, says, I'm sorry, apology. There you go, good. They just fly. Broke up forever endings, as we saw here with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, of course. And you're moving on to a brand new beginning, because, you know, you probably broke bonds with, you know, friendships, family. Between the lines, look for what's hidden. Okay? Read between the lines. Look for what's hidden, as we saw with the moon that kind of briefly popped out. Okay? Whole inner growth. Yes. You learning from it, as we saw with the Tower. Okay? So, okay, I'll get you one more. I was going to say that's enough. I'll get you one more card, and then I'm going to give you one inner child message, okay? I got to hurry because of storage. I don't want you falling on the floor. Romance feelings. Yeah, take some time to, you know, chill out with your partner. You know, walk through the rainy city with your partner under their umbrella. Or, you know, do things that'll bring back those romantic feelings, because you've been working, busting your chops. People at the job breaking your balls. You know what I'm saying, females, or stomping on your nerves. You know, you probably got to babysit other people's kids. It's annoying to you. Okay, so that's going to be your reading. Divine intervention. Time for reflection. Like I said, you know, just take some time. Okay, divine intervention here. Okay, so do that. I don't know why my ears are making that noise. What is that? What is that noise? Knock it off. It be making this noise like, I don't know what it sounds like, but in the summertime you be thinking it's the phone poles. It just goes, I can't explain it. It kind of sounds like a frequency wave, like maybe you're tuning into something. I don't know. It goes, I don't know. Yeah. The government, stop messing with me. Yeah, so last message of the day. I think you really can use an inner child message, Virgo. So maybe you and your partner could have had an argument because they think you have unfinished business and they have an unresolved resolution. There you go. Ooh. Isn't it fun to be manhandled in the bed? It's like, let me stop it. I'm a Capricorn. Well, I'm Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, and Venus. And I have Taurus and North Node. And I have Aquarius, I believe, in Jupiter. Not sure if it's still the same, Aquarius and Jupiter, not sure. That's just my tropical chart. Now, if I look at another chart called the sidereal birth chart, there's no Capricorn, just all Aries down the line and Sagittarius with Gemini and Chiron with some Libra placements. Don't know what that means. I just looked it up, but I don't know what it means. But I'm born January 9th. Okay. But some readings resonate with me as a Capricorn, like Aquarius readings will resonate with me since I have it in my chart. Taurus readings definitely resonate with me because I'm Taurus North Node. And Gemini resonates with me because, the Lovers is number 6 in Gemini, and Capricorn is 15, so 5 plus 1 is 6. So Gemini readings, sometimes when I read the Capricorn, it doesn't even resonate with me. But if I look at a Gemini, I'm like, yes, that's my situation. So take it how it applies. But sometimes Taurus readings totally apply to me sometimes. When it comes to new love, currently I'm healing from a relationship, that has some deception to it. But, I'm cool with it, just moving forward. All right, so Virgo, we have be present, okay? Find clarity in the moment. Okay, so find clarity in the moment. This is number 3. Okay, so be present. I usually hold it up for people to look at it, dream, and soak up, absorb in the picture. Okay, so the only time we possess or poses is the time we are presently in, okay? When it is prudent to plan for the future and wise to remember the past. The present is where our life truly resides. If we outsource our happiness to future plans or past memories, then we lose the gift of the present day. In the end, our life will amount to the collection of our many small moments. The moments of the everyday. If you have pulled this card, then it may be time to focus what is in front of you now, Virgo. Now, Virgo, you don't have to, but here's a little awareness exercise that you can do right here at the bottom if you choose awareness exercise. Okay? Now, here we go. Bring your awareness to your body. Okay? And your surroundings. Try not to let your mind drift toward future tasks or past memories. And so it's 6 of Cups, things like that, okay? Let everything fall away and just be. Okay, notice where you are now. Notice where you are and how you feel. And focus on the details of the present moment as an artist would. Look at the light, shapes, shadows, colors, and textures of what is before you. Once you have connected with the present, take time to ask yourself if there is anything that needs to come forward now. You can also just rest in this space, enjoying the beauty of your present moment. Okay? Now, here's a little responsible journal prompt that you can do in a journal. You don't have to, but it's recommended in a way. Okay? So, it's on this side. Okay, don't look at this as this side right here. Responsive journaling prompt. Okay. What do you feel when you practice presence, like the now? Are there any feelings or sensations that arise during this practice that may stop you from being fully present? If so, sit with these feelings and ask yourself where they might be coming from. And here's a little note. The practice of presence can be life-changing. If you become overwhelmed at all during this practice, please take a step back and resume when you are ready. Okay? Here's another card. Go inward. It's time to connect to your inner child, Virgo. Let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it because you are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy. You know that movie, was it Ted and Bob? What's that movie where the two dudes like end up being friends with death itself? Or no. Is that Wayne's World? Sorry, I think it's Wayne's World. We say, you are worthy. You are worthy. You are worth it all, my love. You are. Thank you so much for visiting Trey Intuitive Poetry Tarot. Why is it poetry? I write poetry from here and there. Check out my post. And sometimes, be playful with your energy, with your partner. Don't take life too serious. Lighten up. Have a lot of fun. Nothing is ever perfect in life. We're going to hit towers. People suck. People are going to disappoint us at times because they're going through something as well. And that's just how it is, Virgo. Keep it real. Peace and love. Get outside. Get into nature. Thank you. And thank you for visiting my channel.